Before this video does start, I just want to mention something really quick, and that is that I'm giving away this 1 in 250 billion insane pet. This right here is the mythic OG dragon fruit, and only 283 exist. This pet is worth like nearly 100,000 value, I think, and all you have to do to enter is leave a like on this video, subscribe to my channel, and comment your username, so good luck. The brand new Bubblegum Simulator Infinity update has been around for just about 4 to 5 hours now, and in this brand new update we got ourselves tons of brand new things, such as the brand new super egg, the brand new food admin abuse egg, but obviously the most important thing this update and what we're going to be showcasing this video is what I've hatched out of 1 million of these brand new super OG eggs. This egg is the most packed secret in all of BGS Infinity, featuring 14 plus new secrets, harder chances, and even a 1 in 500 billion infinity pet. And obviously in this video, once again, I've hatched myself 1 million of these eggs with the help of 5 alt accounts. And you definitely want to stick until the end because my luck has been absolutely insane so far with this egg. I've racked up normal secrets, shiny secrets, and maybe even mythic secrets. But first of all, let's go ahead and check out our possible secret pets that we can actually obtain. There is 14 of them, so stay tuned. Here we are in Discord. This is the WatcherBGSI.io server. I'll link it in the description, and please remind me if I forget. But here we have the Super OG egg. We have a few brand new secrets, actually a ton of them. We have the OG BGS plaque, which is the easiest one at a 1 in 250 million chance. Moving on, we have the OG Crystal Teddy and the OG Hellfire, both being a 1 in 500 million, and then the 1 in 1 billion for the Hellfire. The OG Archangel being a 1 in 2 billion, the OG Koi at a 1 in 5 billion, OG Duality, which looks really cool, at a 1 in 10 billion chance. The OG Basilisks are 1 in 20 billion. There are 4 of them, and they are 1 in 5 billion for any of them. The OG Godly Gem, one of the coolest looking pets this update, at a 1 in 25 billion. And then for the 2 infinities that we can possibly get, the OG King Kitty, 1 in 100 billion, and the OG Dementor at a 1 in 500 billion. Anyways, let's get started with the first couple of pets right here. We have the OG Vine Doggy and then the OG Vine Kitty. So let's just search up Vine Doggy and Vine Kitty. You can see right here, only on my main account, I've hatched 19,000 of these normal ones. I mean, I'm honestly not going to trade the OG commons from my alt accounts to my main accounts. But yeah, you can see right here, here's how the OG Vine Doggy looks. And then the shiny version of that Vine Doggy looks pretty cool. Moving on to the OG Vine Kitty. I mean, no one really seems to care about these pets, so let's just get them out of the way really quick. I've got myself 9.5 thousand normals and 632 shinies. They look identical, except obviously like a little bit different colors. Here's the normal one, and this is a shiny. Let's move on to the first couple of legendaries, in which we have the OG Unicorn at a 1 in 2.2% chance, or a 1 in 5,000 chance if you want to say that. But yeah, let's just search up Unicorn right here. Obviously, I did not transfer myself the unicorns to my alt accounts, or from my alt accounts to my main accounts, because I mean, who would want to do that tiring process? Definitely not me. But I've hatched myself 615 normals, in which here is how this one looks. Not too shabby. I've also got myself tons of shinies. If we minimize, you can see I got myself 47 shinies, and then also 10 mythics. I will be making a shiny mythic really soon, but here's how the normal one looks, here's how the shiny one looks, and the mythic one is blue. Now, since we have 10 mythics, I was using secret elixirs by the way, so that's kind of shocking. But anyways, let's use the 10 mythics to combine ourselves a shiny mythic OG Unicorn. I did not want to change pets. Let's just do that right there. Boom, 1 in 20 million for the shiny mythic OG Unicorn. If we just equip it, you can see it kind of looks similar to the shiny one, or sorry, the normal one, but you can see it has like much nicer wings, much nicer horns. But I'm sure no one really cares about the unicorns, which is the tier 1 in this brand new Super OG egg. I'm pretty sure you guys are going to start to care about the OG Fruity Shock and later the OG Pastel Hexarium. Let's move on to the OG Fruity Shock though. You can see if we search up Fruity, I've got myself 57 normal Fruity Shocks, 4 shinies, and I even hatched myself a mythic with secret elixir, which once again is quite shocking. But anyways, here's how the normal Fruity Shock looks. Looks pretty cool. It has like a strawberry, a banana, and whatever that is, maybe like a blueberry on it, and it also like correlates to the colors. Like you can see, there's like a trail of blue right here. Looks pretty cool. Moving on to the shiny version, it is literally a completely inverted color. However, the fruits are not inverted either, so it looks pretty cool to be honest. And then the mythic, which honestly looks much nicer than both of them. Here it is. You can see the eyes are like a nice little red and green shade, as well as the fruits. They look much more defined and much nicer. If we really wanted to take a look at how the shiny mythics look, you can see right here, it just looks quite similar to the mythic. However, the fruits path are going to be like blue and stuff, and this is a 1 in 200 million, so I'm kind of happy I did not hatch it. But anyways, let's move on to the OG Pastel Exarium. This one is a 1 in 1 million chance, and honestly, if I gotta be honest, I also did not transfer this from my alts to my main account. If we go to Pastel, you can see I just transferred myself one of these. I did get myself one normal, and then I also hatched myself a shiny. Here's how the normal looks pretty nice, and then the shiny is completely inverted, obviously at a red color. Moving on to the one legendary that I did not hatch this update. Believe it or not, this pet is a 1 in 20 million. It is called the OG Axolotl plushie. What we're going to do right now, just to see how it looks, we're going to hop ourselves in the trading server and just take a look at how this one looks. Here we are in the trading plaza where we can just go to the want section, go to pets, and there it is. Here's the OG Axolotl plushie. It is a 1 in 20 million chance. Here's how the normal looks. Here's how the shiny looks, just inverted in green. The mythic looks crazy, and just don't even get me started on the 1 in 80 billion shiny mythic. I'm also really surprised that I did not hatch myself one of these at least, and I got myself at least like 5 of these brand new secrets. So honestly, it's kind of crazy. Anyways, we are back inside of the normal game where we can finally check out every single brand new secret pet that we got. Let's just start with the easiest one. We have the OG BGS plaque, I'm pretty sure it's called. So let's just type in OG BGS plaque. You can see I got myself one normal version of these, and I also even managed to hatch myself a shiny. Unfortunately, once again, these are not on my main account as I've only hatched 31,000 eggs on my main account. However, I've used 5 alt accounts to rack myself up to at least 1 million eggs. But here's the OG BGS plaque. Let's just take a look at this one and the shiny first. Here's the normal one. Says much love to our dedicated fans with the heart from Rumble Studios. And then the shiny one is literally also how the OG BGS one looks. I remember this pet in OG BGS. One of my favorite pets for some reason. Was one of the worst pets as well. But yeah, here's how the OG BGS plaque is in all of its glory. If we do actually level up the shiny, which I do want to do right now, I mean for the normal one there's kind of no point in leveling it up because it's already like only 7.5 thousand bubbles. However, the shiny one might even be on my team. So there we go, we just got determination. Now what's left is just to enchant it with not Looter 5, but hopefully we do get Bubbler 5 really soon. There we go, after no joke like 5 minutes sitting here for Bubbler 5 enchant, we finally got it. All is left to do now, let's just put a power up on this thing, and at the end of the video we will actually check out its stats. But anyways, let's move on to the next secret. The next easiest secret pet in this update from the brand new egg is the OG Crystal Teddy. If we just search up Crystal Teddy, you can see I also just got myself one of these. I just checked my alt accounts, I got like one more secret. So yeah, the OG Crystal Teddy is actually the secret we just got. The bubble stats, not much better than the OG BGS plaque, where you can see it's 7.5 thousand. And then for the OG Crystal Teddy, which is 1 in 500 million, it's only 7.6 thousand. But anyways, let's equip it. Here it is. This is the OG Crystal Teddy. Looks really nice in my opinion. Honestly, the stats are not that good, and it's not much bigger than the BGS plaque. I'm pretty sure the plaque is even a bigger pet because it is flying, obviously. But yeah, here's the OG Crystal Teddy in all of its glory. Once again, if you think we are done yet, no, we are not. I have some more secret pets that I want to show you guys, obviously other than the OG BGS plaque normal, the OG BGS plaque shiny version, and even now this Crystal Teddy. We have ourselves another secret. This one, believe it or not, is a 1 in 1 billion chance. It is the OG Hellfire. You can see right there, only 895 exist of these, and I don't even know if I have myself a real Hellfire inside of BGSI. Okay, yeah, I have tons. So let's just compare the real Hellfire and the OG Hellfire. Here is the real Hellfire, or the, new Hellfire, and then the OG one looks much nicer in my opinion. Take a look at this thing. Let's just unequip the actual Hellfire. There it is, the OG BGS Hellfire. These stats are 7.7 thousand, 4.3 thousand coins, and 135 gems. But yeah, unfortunately, I don't think I got myself any new secrets. You can see right here the Mythic OG Dragon Fruit. And yeah, all of these are the new OG-ified secrets that I got from this new update so far. Got myself an OG Shiny BGS plaque. Got myself the OG Hellfire, the OG Crystal Teddy, and then the normal OG BGS plaque in 1 million eggs, totaling our luck to be pretty good. but we still have one more thing to do that I promised. Let's take a look at these stats of the shiny OG BGS pack. I'm not sure what my bubble team is actually looking like. Definitely gonna be these three. It is kind of the same stats, I'm pretty sure, as the OG Lucid Leaf at 20,000 bubbles. But yeah, let's take a look at the plaque right here. Let's equip some OG Overlords. Maybe even the Mythic OG Overlord is definitely gonna go on our team. The shiny Mythic Diamond Ring, which by the way I am re-rolling really soon. Then let's just equip one of our shiny Shadow Ravens, I'm pretty sure fits. And let's be honest, we're not going to be equipping any other normal secrets, so let's just go right here, Shiny Creepy Overlord, another one. Let's just equip some maybe All-Seeing or Silly King Doggy. I'm not sure if this is better. Yeah, it is actually better. So let's just equip these Shiny Harley Quinns. But anyways, here's how the bubble team is looking like. OG Dragon Fruit at 1 in 126,000 bubbles, the Lucid Leaf 111,000, and the BGS plaque also at 111,000, and quite frankly almost the same exact stats as the OG Lucid Leaf. The Diamond Ring is still definitely my best pet on my team, but the OG Dragon Fruit comes really close, and here's how it looks. Take a look at this entire team. If we can find the BGS plaque lurking in here, that's gonna be nice. But yeah, I mean this team is way too big to even find it. Yeah, let me know what you've hatched so far from this update. That is pretty much going to be all I've hatched so far throughout 1 million eggs. I'm pretty sure I have not hatched myself the Axolotl plushie on any of my other alt accounts as well, which is honestly really unlucky. But yeah, this super OG egg is insane, and once again, I'm going to be giving away this Mythic Dragon Fruit secret pet to anyone who leaves a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and comments their username. Peace.